She's Pounder. I'm Sobalski. It's the EASHL playoffs where one team looks to become champions while the other will try to play the spoiler. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. Don't you just love playoff hockey? Listen to this place. Let's get after it. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. And they'll start with possession. Scores! There it is! Number 400 and getting into some rare air here in the EA Sports Hockey League.
Well, he's willing to do anything to put the puck in the net, right, James? He'll drive it, he'll shoot the puck. He's not afraid to get to the dirty areas like the paint. What an impact player he has. He has changed the landscape of his team. A lot of the time, you got to get net front if you want to get a goal here, James, and perfect timing with hand-eye coordination to be able to redirect that puck, and the goaltender doesn't know where it is, and it finds the back of the net.
Guys, this is a huge milestone for this player here. 400th career goal in the EASHL clubs. You know he's going to be proud of this one.
St. Louis is going to start with the puck after winning the draw. Reads the play and forces the turnover. Scores!
That's fast, James. A pair of goals in 40 seconds.
Cheryl, you stress consistently, keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train.
They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Comes up with the steal. From the left side, they gain the zone. To his teammate, and a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. To the low slot, and there's the save. Right on the doorstep. Here's a shot. That's a beautiful pad save by the goalie there. There's another consecutive save.
Great movement in the crease, James, and also a great read. He's got to push across once he recognizes that it's going there, and then he's got to get square to the shooter.
A chance. Find some space in the corner. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. Denies him in front.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. New York's got a hold of the puck now. From the neutral zone now. New York's got the puck here in the open ice. Great heads-up play by the defender. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Nady's so close to pulling off that move, but she gets in a little bit too tight and isn't able to corral the puck, and now she's fighting for it. Well, he's having a tough time out there, James. You can see it on his face. He's really laboring and fighting to stay in the play.
Wrap around. Nady's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Jordan's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Well past the midway mark of this period, New York's got a 2-0 lead. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Oh, you'll win respect for your teammates doing that. What a block. Hammers it on net, and that goes off a player in front. The Wheat Kings move the puck in the defensive zone. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials.
Well, sometimes you're just trying to buy some time for your teammate to come in and grab the puck, and when you interfere too long, you hold that space, you're going to get the call.
And the man advantage unit comes out to go to work.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Puck slid down the ice. Puts it on net. That's off a stick. Looking to break out here on the power play. Feeds it over to Addy. Quick shot. Can't get it to go. Here they go on the rush. Driving to the net. Scores! Wow, what a play to complete the goal!
Well, a miscue by the goaltender, James, and I'm not sure whether he lost track of the puck or he just lost his positioning. Either way, the puck is in the back of the net. Same result.
Blackers ready to take the draw here on this power play. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Gets in front of the one-timer. Nady's got it along the boards. Along the half wall with the puck. That's probably not what they were planning on the power play. They serve up a shorthanded goal with the special teams unit, but now both teams back to even strength.
Well, after you give up a shorty on a power play, the next shift is critically important. Finding a way to get back and dictate pace. Coaching staff knows that they need some energy. This next shift is critical.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. That's some one-on-one with the goaltender. She scores! Oh, wow, what finish!
Well, she's got great deception as well, speed to get in on the breakaway, and the one-on-one skills to outbattle the goaltender and make no mistake.
In the final moments of this period, we got a tie game. St. Louis wins the draw in the neutral zone. And that's off a stick. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. The Royals take possession in the neutral zone. Oh, he comes up with a stop as he got the glove on it. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. A tightly contested 20 minutes to start. Let's see if this continues here in the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Wheat Kings are going to need to find a way to stay connected and gain some speed through the neutral zone, James, because they're really not getting into the offensive zone with any speed at all. And guess what? That's why they're not getting any shots on net. They're lucky this game is still tied.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We are all tied up in this one. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Now he slides it up to Addy. Takes a shot. Easily kicked away by the goalie. Grabs it in his own end. And he takes the feed. Scores! Oh, what a show!
She was ready and waiting for that one, James. She just loves the one-timer. But how about her teammates? They're looking for her all over the ice because she knows she can deliver a gift if she gets it in the right spot.
New York's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that face-off. Just a great defensive read there. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. St. Louis has been on a roll offensively here, and they lead it in the second. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. And they send it right back to him. Takes a shot. Handles that one. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Blackers won it in their own end. Weeks has it in the defensive end. Drops the anchor. New York's on the attack. From the point, looks to make something happen. She sacrifices the body to block that shot. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. The Royals will play it against the boards. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
The Royals continue to lead in the second. They have been the busier team in the shot department, and as a result, they lead. The Wheat Kings win the draw. Weeks takes the puck. And he takes the feed. From the point, they take control of it. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Answered the call on that play. Shot. Oh, a clutch save. Blacker's got the puck in his own zone. New York's got it along the wall. And he takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Oh, she read the play perfectly and delivers the hip check. Past the midway mark of the frame, St. Louis is in a dogfight. They're clinging to this 3-2 lead. The Royals get a hold of the puck in their own end. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Moves it quickly over to Blacker. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Taken down, and the officials caught it. Here comes the sentence.
You're trailing by one and you take a penalty, not the way to get back in a game.
And their first chance to use the man advantage.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and then looking to set up.
Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. Makes the save. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And that's out of the zone.
Nady's been so dangerous tonight, James. She got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now she's looking to attack again.
Wrap-around attempt denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Yeah, James, he'd sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter was going around the goal line and going to do the wraparound. He pushed across and made a brilliant save.
Blackers recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Oh, and they go back on offense. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Here in the late goings of the period, 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point.
Addie's up and ready to get back on the ice.
The Wheat Kings PK unit delivers on that.
Well, that power play needs to have more urgency. All perimeter movement. Someone has to pay the price and get to the most coveted spot on the ice, and that is right in front of the tender.
And there we go. Icing is the call. St. Louis putting in a pretty complete effort to this point as they lead it here late in the second. And they win the draw on their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
And kept that one out of the net. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. And a solid job tying up his opponent. The Royals take possession here in the open ice. Great pass from off the right side. Here's a short pass to Cadet. The Wheat Kings have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Loses the coverage there. Oh, what a reactionary save on the one-timer. We got a penalty coming up here. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
Well, tough timing to take a penalty at the end of a period. You want to make sure that you can reset and regroup, but first things first, you got to kill the penalty.
And off the draw, they'll take possession.
2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 19 minutes, 55 seconds.
2 periods down, 1 more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. The Royals' power play continues to start the frame, and they win the draw. Looks to set up at the point now. New York's got the puck along the boards. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Now a quick pass to Nady. Sends a pass over. Oh, what a save on the clapper! Jordan's going to hang on to the puck and get a stoppage in play.
Nothing gives confidence to a team more than a big save, and he's been doing it all night, James.
Blacker's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. St. Louis slides the puck against the wall. Great save by the goaltender, who was in the right. Scores! No mistake on that one. The clinical power play goal. The Royals have gone up by 2 now here in the third, and boy, do they look good.
Well, that's sending a message right to start the third period, isn't it, James? Listen, you're dictating the pace in all different areas of the ice. You come out in the third, you get another one. That's a great way to start third.
St. Louis has it in the open ice. And he comes up with a stop there. Oh, it stops him again.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding.
Oh, tremendous save on the play.
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
Passes the puck over to Nady. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Levels them with the hit. Gets in front of it, and she blocks the shot. Takes possession. Scores! And she's on a heater now. That's her second of the night.
Well, the puck's just following her around, or she's following it, James, because she knows where it's at, because she's finishing it off. What a game for her. Often goaltenders give you the glove hand, and she does a remarkable job of just sending it, whistling it by the ear, over the shoulder, and over the glove of the tender.
St. Louis has continued to run up the score here even in the third.
James, their opponent's been chasing the game all night long. Why? Because they have been persistent and relentless on the puck. When they've had it, they've owned puck possession, and they found ways to attack the net. Just have a look at the scoreboard. It'll tell you exactly
She scores! And it's stuffy time in this building!
Well, she's been really feeling it tonight, and she puts up a 3 spot in this game, and everyone's going to reward her for her efforts with sending down plushies onto the ice, James.
St. Louis continues to be on point here in this third period, finding more and more offense.
Well, yeah, I mean, they've been generating offense. They've been strong in their own zone as well, James. They've just been great from start to finish. The coach is going to love this one. It's been a terrific performance, a 200-foot game that's led to this score.
Here's a shot! Stopped by the goaltender.
He's reading these shooters so well. He's getting in front of them. He's aggressive, and he's challenging them to beat him, James, and that's what I love about him, a ton of confidence.
And he makes the save.
Jordan's got to make more stops like that, James. He's got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Shot! Picks up the puck. Just gets enough to keep it out.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
New York's got the puck. Big save in front.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Beautiful read in the defensive end by Green. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Grabs possession of the puck. And that goes off course off a body.
St. Louis has clearly discussed their defensive zone coverage and making sure they protect the middle of the ice and they sacrifice their bodies. They have to be fearless if you want to win in playoff hockey.
Shot! Denies him with the save. Addie's taking the puck behind the net. Oh, what a hip check on the play, and you know her opponents will be thinking twice going up against her now. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Oh, she timed that hip check perfectly. And now he angles it across to Blacker. Poked away at center by Cadet. Less than 60 seconds to play in this blowout. Here's a chance, and that goes off a player. Oh, he gets hit again.
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get land-basted over and over again.
Swing and a miss. New York's got it in their own zone. Shot! Sacrifices the body. The Royals have it against the wall, and they clear that puck. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. Oh, what a hip check. He lined it up perfectly. It is all over. Hail to the victors, hail to the conquerors, champions at one end of the ice. And at the other side, there might be a little jealousy, but they know they've still got a chance to get their own glory.
Well, they take the loss tonight, James, but they're still in the fight, and that's the reality here. There's still some runway for them to see their dreams come to realization as well.
Time for these champions to get mugging for the camera. Duck faces, selfies, all of it.
Missing teeth, sweaty, doesn't matter because you know that you're doing it together because you're champions. I got a few on my wall. I had my teeth, James, but every time I look at him, I smile.
Thankfully, you still got them.